Hi guys, so this is just a sneak peek of what I have in store for you today, cause ya bitch bought a new eyeshadow palette. So looking at the swatches, where do you think this is from? Let me know down in the comments. And since you're here, you've already clicked the video, you might as well subscribe because I obviously have great makeup taste. Obviously. So hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, and smash that like. And let's get into this video because I'm excited. Okay, so let's get right into it. This is a color story I'm working with today. So I'm going to be starting with this shade right here, and that is in the shade Oasis. So I have never, and my eye is primed, by the way. So I've never heard of this indie brand before, but you guys know I watch Heather Austin here on YouTube, and she was talking about this palette, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need that in my collection. I need it. I've been buying a lot of indie brand makeup lately just because it's so much better than anything mainstream. Granted, ABH just came out with their fall palette or whatever. It looks cute or whatever, but like the ABH formula is shit to me right now. Like, it's shit. So I was going to purchase that, and then I'm just like, So I'm just placing that Oasis shade in my upper crease. I went very colorful today, as you can see. Very, very colorful. This palette just really inspired me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Did I say I love it? So now I'm using this shade. This is called Zinnia, and I'm going to be placing that on the outer corner of my eye and in the crease, and I'm going to gently blend it into Oasis. It's going to create like this really purple color right in the center, which is going to tie in with the blues that I put on my lid. So I know I'd be talking about this all the time, but I'm just going to bring it up again. How is it that these little, indie brands are able to come out with these bomb-ass formulas and these beautiful color stories, whereas the mainstream companies in the beauty industry that, get sold at Sephora and stuff, they come out with the same shit every year, and their formulas are not consistent? Like, how? Why? How? What? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. I strongly, I've been saying this, but I strongly encourage anyone that, is a eyeshadow junkie like myself, I strongly encourage you to check out indie brands. Like, I'll leave a few down below in the description box because they are hitting. Now, if you're trying to do complexion, I don't know nothing about that for indie brands. Complexion is a little bit harder, but if you are, just into eyeshadows and like blushes and stuff like that, and you want some high impact pigment, like bitch, and inspiring color stories, like bitch, I did see the fall palette that ABH just came out with, and it's cute or whatever, but it's nothing special. Like, I don't feel any type of way. Like, it's a gorgeous color story, but the ABH formula, in my opinion, is not good anymore. I don't know what they did, but they fucked it up. The shadows are super hard pressed, and they're powdery and not pigmented, Like, I love me a good-ass creamy matte. A good-ass creamy matte. Like this shadow right here. This is in the shade Aster. This is a purple. It's notoriously hard to create a creamy purple matte eyeshadow because it has something to do with like having to do pigments and stuff like that. But they did it. This feels like butter when you swatch it. But I just don't understand how these like mainstream companies can't accomplish the same thing that someone that started their company in their basement is able to. You know what I mean? Like it does not compute. All right, next I'm going in with Aster. And I'm going to be placing that on my outermost corner. And I did not use a black for this look at all, because you guys know I'm trying to stay away from blacks and like super smoky looks. Even though I love me a good heavy under eye, but I'm just trying to play with color a little bit more. And I'm just placing that in my outer corner and bringing it up into my crease just a little bit, because we're about to do the fun part. Okay, now it's time for the fun part. I'm going to be going in with these 3 shimmers. So this is Summer Solstice, Awaken, and Lithia, and those are going to go on my mobile lid. I am going to put some NYX glitter glue down just to really make them pop, but I'm going to be applying them with my finger because that also helps the shimmer to really like sparkle. And I'm going to be placing Summer Solstice on my outermost corner, Awaken, and then Lithia. So that's what I have right here. So let's go ahead and do that. First, going in with Summer Solstice on the outermost part of my eye. So I was scrolling through Instagram, and I am now I follow Ensley Rain Cosmetics on Instagram, and I saw that they finally released, or not released, released the images to their Harvest palette that's coming up. Oh my god. All right, next I'm going to go in with Awaken, which is right there. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, it is so beautiful. I'll see if I can insert a picture, but if not, I will leave the link down below to their Instagram so you can check it out. There is no launch date, which is kind of frustrating, but it just makes me, it was just making me drool how beautiful the color story was. It's very grungy, but it's got like lime greens and stuff in it. So I was like, oh my god, this is just like right up my alley. And it has neutrals in it. So I am at heart a neutral girl. I like neutrals. The older I get, the more I like neutrals. But I also like neutrals with a pop of color. So that, it's gonna be amazing. It's going to be amazing. And since I already have this palette, the Strawberry Moon palette, I know that I'm going to love the shimmer formula, and I know I'm going to love the matte. So it was an instant purchase for me. Like I said, it hasn't, the launch date hasn't been posted yet, but since it's an autumn palette, I'm thinking it's going to be pretty soon. All right, now I'm going to go in with Lithia, which is right here. And that's going to go on my inner corner. Oh my god, this is such a pretty color. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And the reason I chose blues today is because blues and purples make brown eyes pop. But in my next video using this palette, I think I'm going to do something with green and pink. And wear some contacts or something. Do something a little different. So now I'm going to go in with Oasis again, which is this shade right here, and blend it into that Lithia shade on my inner corner. Anyway, yeah, so the Harvest palette, I'm going to buy it. And once I get it, I will show you some looks with it, because drool. It's so pretty. And I love the the artwork for these Ensley Rain palettes, like this one, this palette, the Strawberry Moon palette, just reminds me of like an acid trip. Not that I would know anything about that. But it's very like psychedelic, in your brain experiencing stuff with color. And I fucking love it. I love this palette. And it performs so well. Granted, I literally just got it yesterday, and this is the first look that I'm doing with it. But look, I'm using 6 shades for this one eye look, and everything is blending beautifully. The shimmers are so creamy. The mattes are so buttery. And even though these are like lighter mattes, like they're not deep dark mattes, they still have a lot of pigment, and I am so happy about that. I could just go on and on. I love discovering new makeup companies, especially indie brands, because I love supporting small brands. I really just wish these bigger companies that are sold in Sephora and stuff like that would just get their shit together. Because the one thing with indie brands is that they always have limited stock. So once you see something that you want, you have to like jump on it right away. And not everyone's got that kind of money. I know I don't. So... but I was just lucky enough to where I could get my hands on this. Very, very happy. All right, going in with Aster again, which is right here. I'm just deepening up this outer corner and blending the mattes into the shimmer. So there's no like harshness like I have on this side. Purples. Now I did go in with the shade Butterfly Bush, which I don't have swatched right here because I used it at the last minute. Now Butterfly Bush is a little drier feeling, but it's super, super pigmented nonetheless. I'll put that right here. So that's Butterfly Bush, and that's what I'm going to be using to further what I want to say, blend the glitters into the mattes on my outer corner, because the matte is blue and this Butterfly Bush is blue, so it helps blend it a little bit more. So technically I used 7 shades for this look. So fucking pretty. And because I'm mixing the blue in with like this Aster purple, it's like making it into like a purpley blue. It's so pretty. Oh my god, guys, it's so pretty. Oh, okay, so on my bottom lash line, I'm going to go back in with Aster. And I'm just going to stamp that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to tight line my lower waterline with this KVD Super Brow Pomade in Satellite Blue. And this is waterproof, so it's going to stay in the waterline. And I just thought this was really pretty. I have it in pink too, but I haven't used this blue yet. Like, it's literally fresh, so I wanted to try it and see what I thought. And so far so good. It's gorgeous, super pigmented, as you can see, and it's making my brown eyes pop. Okay, I'm going to go off camera, apply some mascara, a lash, and I will be back with the final look. For the outro, I just threw on this little headband wig because I didn't want to look too crazy. I mean, I want you guys to come back. I can't be scaring the people. I know it's almost Halloween, but god damn. Anyway, loving this look. Loving it. Once again, using the Ensley Rain Cosmetics Strawberry Moon palette. Sorry if you could hear my baby. She's waiting for me to go outside with her. So wrapping it up. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, then go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. Share this video because, you know, sharing is caring, and it really helps my channel when you smash that like button. And since you're here, you might as well watch some more videos. So I'm actually going to put them over here this time. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Right there and right there. Support your girl, okay? And I will see you in the next one. I'm going to be tearing the shit out of this palette. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope you guys love it. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.